Good evening, folks. Dad here with Elevation Diecast Racing. It is race night. We're looking at BMWs tonight. Qualifying race number 11. It's a good thing I double checked this week because Isaiah went and he went and loved everything that was picked. And I do that too, but I usually like and love it, and because so I know who's been picked, and that's how I keep track. And I went and double checked just to make sure there was no other drivers that picked last minute, and there was a slew of drivers that were picked, and I didn't have them marked down on my cars here, so yeah. So I'll have to talk to him about that and make sure he just lets me know, hey, yeah, you know how it is. It's exciting. We love racing these cars. I'm hoping to find some speed out of some of these BMWs, even if I just find one to make the case ranks. 2, 3 would be great. But we're going to find out of all of these BMWs what's got some speed. After the first round, I'll hit the second rounders with another trip to the speed shop, and then we'll see from there. Any cars that did not get picked are going to be driven by Dad's race team. First up is the ever popular but only one pick, the BMW i8. This is one of Isaiah's favorites because it has the butterfly doors. He didn't pick that one. He picked another one to win. So this i8 driven by Kirk Parker, he'll be taking on this BMW M1 driven by Dad's race team. Good luck with your picks. Let's see him go down the lane. Oh man, the i8. He came back. 2166 to a 69. He ended up driving around him at the end. Let's see if he can do it in lane number 2. Oh, 2150 to a 52 is gonna take the M1 to the next round. Okay, next up in lane number 1, driving the BMW E36 M3 Race, driven by Blue Line Racing and DXP Diecast Racing, taking on the black version BMW E36 M3 Race, driven by Zelda Diecast Racing. Wow, I saw a little gappage there, but we're going to run them again. 2174 to an 04. Yep, he got him. 2173 to a 93. So the black one, M3, will be moving on. Alright, next up in lane number 1 is going to be the 73 BMW 3.0 CSL race car driven by Redline Salvage Inc. And the yellow version of that same car in lane number 2 driven by Dad's race team. Wow. 2159 to a 95. We're going to switch lanes anyway and give him another shot. 50 to an 86. Moves on the yellow. 73. Alright, next up is going to be the pair of 92 BMW M3s. First off, in lane number 1 in the 55th anniversary is Joe Clayton, LT Racing, Scale Racing Channel, and Beaverworks Diecast Racing, taking on Your Nightmare Racing, Helium Gas, and Northern Roads Racing from the Police 92. Let's see who gets down the lane first. This should be a good race. Oh yeah. 2130 to a 43. We'll swap them. About tighter race that time. Let's see what happens in switching lanes, and I saw a little gap. He was gaining on him. That white one is getting faster with a 2121. He'll be moving on. Okay, next up, this should be a good race. In lane number 1, the BMW 850i driven by Chaz D and Owen Sullivan. And in lane number 2 is going to be the BMW 325i. It is the heaviest of the BMWs we have, falling in the 51 to 60 weight class, driven by Isaiah's race team, N-Count, Eamon's Crazy Channel, Bavarian Diecast, Aramis Rodriguez, Dennis Taylor, and Randolph Sullivan. Let's see who takes it. Oh, my Lanta. straight up gap. 214. And we're gonna keep the same trend and at least run him again here in the first round. Yeah, he still gapped him at the end. 2157. We'll move him on. Up next in the BMW 507 convertible is going to be Mr. Mom's Racing. He'll be taking on the Z4M Motorsport, driven by JC Hayes. Let's see who gets down the lane first. Wow, the convertible got the jump, but 2136 to a 53. We'll roll him again. 36 to a 53. That is quite a significant beat. 35 to a 52. Pretty consistent. And that will move on to Z4. Next up in lane number 1 to finish off round number 1 is going to be the M2, driven by Griffin's Old Diecast Motorsports, taking on the M4, driven by Hot Wheels Rogue Racer. Let's see who takes it. Tight race. Oh, wow. He got on it in the end. Did you see him pull away in the flats? 2160 to an 09. We'll run him again for fun. That M2 just got a bit of exhaust. And look at him go. Wow. 2148 is going to move this guy to the next round. All right, last up from the Autobahn Express 5-pack is the BMW M5, taking on the BMW Touring Series BMW 3. And I hope I didn't get it wrong. I hope somebody that picked the other police car, I think if you pick this one, you got 2 chances to win. So if the other police car wins, you'll still get credit. And taking on the Touring, driven by Dad's race team. Wow. Woo! 2145. And it's a good thing that other police car's in there, huh? Touring with a 1,000 feet. Whoa, look at him go. 2140 to a 45. Pretty close there, but the Touring's getting the nod to the next round. All right, here is a look at the parking lot. And then we'll move these guys on. We'll send them through the speed shop and come back for the conclusion of this race. We'll be right back. All right, we're back and out of the speed shop. We're going to see what these have. Rolling first is the M1, taking on the black E6. Let's see who gets down the lane first. Wow, I'm really surprised at that matchbox. Oh, that's Excedrin headache number 9. 2153 to a 68. All right, let's see if we can prevent that from happening again. So we're at a 2153. Look at him go. Yeah, 2151 moves him on to the next round. Next up is the 92 M3 and the 73 CSL. Let's see who takes it. Wow. Wow, that police car went really fast. 2118 is a good time for a mainline. 2019 mainline is that BMW. And he gapped him. 2112 is a really good time. He's moving on. Next up is the 325i and the Z4. Oh, wow, look at him drive around him at the end. 26 to a 30. 2126 to a 30 and a 4,000 feet. And he can't catch him. 2131, he'll get him. Wow. I'm really surprised. Because you see the weight of the Z4, 34.8 compared to 55.1. You know what that means for this guy? He may be my next guinea pig. Or should I say, guinea car. Alright, last up will be the Touring. The M3 Touring. Taking on that M4. Wow, Touring, 2140. Nothing to write home about, but that was a good race. 4,000 speed. Wow, Touring drives around him in the end. 2132 moves him on to the semifinal round. All right, I think we know how this is going to turn out. It's the 92 BMW M3 police car taking on the BMW M1 of Matchbox. One of these cars are going to the final race, and one is going to be racing for third. Yeah, Gap City. All right, we got the Z4 in lane 2 and the Touring in lane number 1. Wow, 2-1-2-4 to a 3-4. Two 1-2-7 is not enough, which will move him to the final race. All right, so it looks like Dad's race team is going to make it to the podium. So let's see who's going for third place as of right now. Pretty even race. Wow, that was pretty even. 3-9 to a 4-6. Touring with a 7,000 advantage. And the Touring is going to take it with a 2-1-3-3 to a 4-2. For right now, he is your third place BMW Touring. Okay, here's the final. First car to win 3 is going to take it. And the second place winner will take on the Touring to decide who's really second and who is really third. And if the second place winner is fast, he'll face the BMW to make sure we have a decisive winner, which I don't think anything is going to touch that BMW. Let's watch it unfold. Oh, wow, closer race than I thought. 2-1-1-4 to a 2-2. He definitely didn't gap him. So the police with the advantage in race number 1. And that's an even tighter race. Wow, 2-1-1-2 to a 1-4. It's a fast little Z4. The 92 M3 police car up 2 races to none. Can this Z4 catch him? No. Wow, 2-1-0-8. Now that is what I'm talking about. That's a good time. And I don't think that Touring has anything for that Z4, but we're going to find out. Because you just never know till you send him down the track. 2-1-1-6 to a 3-0. 14,000's beat. And all right, well, there it is. Congratulations to the winners. Taking the overall win tonight was the 92 BMW M3 Police, driven by Northern Roads Racing, Your Nightmare Racing, and Helium Gas. Congratulations, you picked the winner this week. Second place, very close second place. I believe he was 2 ticks away from tying and perhaps getting ahead. But the BMW Z4 M Motorsport, driven by J.C. Hayes, very fast. Both of these cars are going to be up against the case in their weight class here shortly. And coming in third in the BMW Touring, driven by Dad's race team. So there you have it. If you picked the winner this week, that was outstanding because that was not expected. I did not expect that car to even be in the finals, as well as the Z4. So good job. You know your cars. So the BMW winner tonight is in the 31 to 40 weight class, and so is our second place winner. Let's roll this police BMW against the gatekeeper in that weight class. Happens to be this Camaro. I don't think the Camaro stands a chance, to be honest with you. Oh wow, I was wrong. 2-1-1-7 to an 0-1-9. Wow, that's pretty even. So a 1-6 to a 1-7. Let's just run them again because that is all of a sudden that police car got slower. So I don't know what's up with that. If running against slower cars makes it look like he's running a solo race. There's a 2-1-1-2. That's not bad. So he's got to beat a 2-1-1-1 and a 1,000 beat, and we'll let him in. And he does not beat a 2-1-1-1. But I am certain he's going to be right up there in the top 5 in the B-sides. Not bad. Still going to be in the case. Just not the main case. Which means those two will join these three, and they will be challenging the B-Sides case as part of the next case challenge, where we're going to see not only cars to face the B-Sides, but also cars that may be challenging for the top tier once they get back. I can tell you that Solaire is getting redone at the speed shop, as well as every first place car. And I don't know what happened to this Solaire at DXP. He was running real fast, and he must have blew a tire. And but we're gonna redust him up. He's pretty temperamental, and we're gonna roll him. We're gonna roll through these ranks, and we're gonna go through the top 8 in each weight class. This guy is another one gonna challenge at Cosworth. That Ford Sierra did not do well at DXP. I know that my cars ran pretty fast, and I was faster than some, but I was slower than some, and let's just say there's lots of work to do. So we're going to look at these top 8 in each category. They're going to go and get the new Speed Shop elevated treatment and see if we can get any more speed out of these, which I am pretty sure we can. Thanks a lot for joining us for the BMW qualifying race 11. Folks, we got one more little bonus race to run. From breakfast, this guy ran a pretty good time. Let's see what he's got for the heavyweights in the modified class. This van currently sits number 4. 2094 to a 97. 3,000 feet. And he gets him. So he'll move up. Let's see what he does against that Red Rider. Oh, he ain't gonna get him. 2078 is outstanding. Let's see if he can do that again. Oh, wow. 2088. He ain't gonna get past the Red Rider. All right, so far there's the top 4. And 8. And 12. Seems like the older the cars are, the slower they are become. So it's a process. Alright, so from all of us here at Elevation Diecast Racing, if your car isn't fast, at least it'll look good on the shelf.